Okay, clutch fluid change on a 1995 Holden Rodeo. Okay, so the clutch fluid reservoir, the clutch fluid is actually brake fluid. That's just there. And the clutch activator is just up under there. So that's it there. And that, right, where are we? That there is the nib to get the old clutch fluid out. Okay, you're responsible for your safety. No one else is. So make sure the vehicle won't fall on you. There's not much clearance here. The wheels are chocked with bricks. And on the other side now we can see the wheels are chocked. Use jack stands underneath the car. You'll need eye protection and gloves for skin protection. Okay, this is a brake bleeder. We've got a container with a lid. There's some fluid in the bottom. We've got the same diameter hose that will fit on the nib on your car. There's a hole in the top and that goes down nearly to the bottom. I changed the clutch fluid out about a year and a half ago. It was very dirty. Something that's overlooked is the clutch fluid. I'm pretty sure the brake fluid gets changed when it comes in for inspection or when it passes by mechanics, but I think the clutch fluid isn't changed so often, and I think that's what could lead to early gearbox failure. Okay, I'll connect the brake or clutch bleeder now. Okay, so I'll back that bleeding nib off. Okay, I'll remove the cap from the canister. That's it there. At this point I'd just like to say I'm not a mechanic or a auto electrician. Consult your manual, and these videos, my videos, are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I'll get the fluid out of the reservoir with this here suction. Okay, remember I'm using brake fluid, and brake fluid will remove paint, so it's very acidic, so be careful not to get it on any finished surfaces, and just put paper towel around where you're working. Okay, I'll put some fresh new fluid in. I'll mix that in and change it out. Okay, so there's the colour of the fluid coming out before the flush. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm filling the container up, and I'm giving the clutch two pumps. It's closed at the moment, so there's resistance there, but I'm giving it 2 pumps only, and then I'm filling it up again. If the reservoir runs dry, air will get into your system, and you'll have to bleed the air out. So maybe you can get a container that makes the reservoir bigger, and that way it won't run out of brake oil or brake fluid. Yeah, so the process is fill up the reservoir, come underneath the truck, and the hose is connected there. Just back it off, because I've tightened it up finger tight. Yeah, so just back it off so that it's loose, and then it'll actually flow, and then give the clutch pedal a few pumps. You'll have to bring it back manually. It won't spring back like the brakes, and you'll see that the reservoir's gone down, and then you just close it off at the join there. Just finger tight is okay. That stops the fluid from continuing to leak out. And yeah, just then fill up the reservoir again. Try not to spill too much. So yeah, it's the same process until it's all the fluid's been renewed. Don't let it become empty. Maybe 3 pumps. Okay, should be job done. So just close that off. Top it up. Okay, I'll remove the hose, just make sure it's done up. Remove that. And we'll tighten it back up just so it's snug, that's all. Okay, so we'll put the lid back on. Move this tissue. Make sure there's good pressure at the clutch. Now, if you do get air in the system, if you don't fill up the container and air gets in and there's no pressure here when you do up the outlet, what you'll have to do is you'll have to get somebody else. They'll have to push their foot in on the clutch and you'll have to undo it, let the air out and then close it up again. And then the person helping will have to put down the clutch again. You'll have to undo the outlet under the car, do it up, and then he's got to bring his foot off the clutch. So it's put the pressure on the clutch, undo it, then do it up, and he comes off the clutch. Just keep on doing that until the air is all out. Then you'll have to continue on. Okay, once again, this brake solution is, or brake fluid, is very acidic and it'll burn paint off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just got water and I'm going to spray around the area where I was working. Okay, so that's what came out of the clutch system. It's old and needed replacement. Okay, so that's it. Job finished. This clutch system does seem to have a system where the fluid will leak through, replacing any air, pushing any air out. So it's got a slow leak through system, which is good if you get air in your clutch system. Okay, so I'll just take it for a bit of a burl, just make sure the work's all good. Remember, if it's uploaded, the work is good. Please like and subscribe.